Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And here's a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Wade in at the 4. And for the Bucks. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately, it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Down low. Carter on the wing. All alone. The shot misses. Here's Ilyasova, and he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Baker. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
You can simply shoot over the defender. You've got it made.
Baker knocks it loose. All alone on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Carter from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Pirtle from deep. The rebound by Allen.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
And Toronto calls time here. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points for him in his last game. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Pass to Baker. It's good. He's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Wade. Here's Payton. Ilyasova covering. Outside. DiVincenzo. And again, Toronto, no good. For 3, Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3, Baker gets the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Toronto calls time here.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Toronto, number 1. Milwaukee, 2nd.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo, averaging around 6 a game. Here's Scott. Another one falls for Milwaukee. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Payton against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
In transition, here come the Bucks. He goes up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Toronto has possession. Searching for their first points of the game. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well, but the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Shot to end the cold streak, and he takes... that one up and powers it through.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Graham. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
But they're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Pirtle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And here's Payton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. And And the dunk by Pirtle.
You know, he's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
Here's Baker. And the layup is good off the glass. 19 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Toronto shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Payton. He can't hit that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Allen's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
And the Raptors making a change here. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Pass to Reeves. Will it go? Chalk up 2 there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Fires in the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Allen's got it going from three-point range. He's drained all 4 attempts. In transition, here come the Bucks. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul called on the Toronto Raptors. And Toronto has possession. Outside Carter. Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Another steal. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Timeout.
And the Bucks making a change here. There's the 3. Baker gets the bucket.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Reeves. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to DiVincenzo. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so here is Toronto. Inside, here's Mamukelashvili. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's good. 2 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Reeves. And again, Toronto no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Baker gets the bucket.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To stop the run, here's Mamukelishvili. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Beyond the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
From outside the arc, nails it from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got 13 now.
If Giannis could be more consistent with the three, he would be impossible to stop.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. So for Toronto right now, they've got Kelly Olynyk, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Baker gets the bucket.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Back to Carter. Can they get it? And it's Watanabe with a rebound. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Reeves.
Carter.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Raptors miss again.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Milwaukee. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Reeves, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Baker. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Raptors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. That one is off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
And again, Toronto, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Antetokounmpo for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Bucks, number 1. Second, the Raptors.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
To the wing on the left. Olynyk for 3. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Raptors substitution. Wayne Baker.
Outside Olynyk. To stop the drought. Carter can't get it to go. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Hits the trifecta. Given 35.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And again, no good by Toronto.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Carter with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Wade. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
And it's Olynyk with a jam.
This is who he is. Kelly Olynyk just shows up, goes to work, and gives you consistent production.
Ilyasova, no good. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Watanabe with a rebound. Watanabe's got 4 rebounds now. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
In the hand, fans, that was the Jabberwocky.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Knocked loose. Ilyasova outside. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Ilyasova's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Pass to Baker. They double him with Ilyasova. Right side, DiVincenzo. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. So it's Toronto now. Here's Wade. Ilyasova covering. Pass to Pirtle from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Carter, the pass to Pirtle, and he comes up with a bucket. Pirtle's got 6.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Knocks down the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Baker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Pirtle.
When you're 7-1 like Jakob Pirtle, the alley-oop is always in play.
Ilyasova outside. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Baker can't get it to go. Here's Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo for 3, and they get it back. Goes back up. Baker gets the bucket. He's got 42.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
And so here is Toronto. Carter with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wade, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
D-Wade loves to show he still got it with a little extra on that finish.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Carter. He drops it from range. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Hayden's checked in for Toronto.
Once again, let's hear it for your Bucks breaker crew.
To the wing, right side. Kleba sends it home from three-point land.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Milwaukee. Ball outside. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
And it's rejected. Here's Baker. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
The Raptors shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Pass to Payton. Takes a three. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. There's 49 seconds left in the half. Here's Kleba. Drops in the three. Kleba's got 6 points. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Pirtle. Antetokounmpo covering. And it's slammed in by Carter.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Antetokounmpo's got his first points of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Payton, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
There's 18 seconds left in the second. Pass to Baker. Back to Carter. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Baker. 1 second left. Again, the Bucks. Good for two.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know what's interesting about their perimeter game?
No, tell me.
Well, the defense has adjusted. But those shooters, they only need a little bit of room to operate.
And hard to stop them once they get into their rhythm. And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Lots of exciting talent in this rookie class. We're going to have a good time watching these guys fight for that top spot.
Absolutely. The race should be very competitive, as it's been most years, really.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Bucks with the possession here. We've got Maxi Kleber, also Ersan Ilyasova out there, and it's Ball in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Pass to Pirtle, over on Kumpo, and it's Ilyasova with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Defensive foul. Wayne. First personal foul.
Well, the Raptors shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Payton passes to Pirtle. Three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee with the ball. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
A shot from the mid-range. Again, Milwaukee!
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Here's Carter. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-2 run. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Payton, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Ilyasova with the bucket.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Wade. There's the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Jordan's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Off the inbound. Milwaukee has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Here's Payton. And the Raptors miss again.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Ilyasova, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Puts it up from 15. Doesn't go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Outside Carter with the floater. Rebound, Milwaukee. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Carter against Jordan. They need this. Payton, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Pirtle. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Allen. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bucks.
Throw it down, young
Clear
fella.
the deck!
Deck cleared. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, he's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
And here are the Bucks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Payton, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
On target from range. Ilyasova's got 33.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Wade, that shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Pass to Carter. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it. Payton against Allen. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And the Bucks with the possession here. Ilyasova with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Pass to Reeves. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. From deep, Jordan. Pure from three-point range. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Allen. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
I really like how they're controlling the pace in the open court.
Here's Payton. And it's all from three-point range.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Payton. And the Raptors miss again. Ilyasova inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ilyasova's got 41.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure. Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Let's go with a three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. So it's Milwaukee now. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Raptors shooting only 23% so far. Back to Payton. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Baker gets the bucket.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Carter. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. .119 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Antetokounmpo knocks it away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. He shoots. Again, Milwaukee! Pass to Garnett. Here's Reeves from behind the arc. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Baker. He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now Jordan. 9 points in the game. Puts up a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Outside Carter to halt the run. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Blocked! Back to Payton with 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now. And it's Ilyasova penetrating. And the jam by Ilyasova.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's go! And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks outstanding.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And yep, it's good.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Baker. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the wing, Green. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Ilyasova. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Spectacular strength from Bogut. Even when he gets hammered, he knows how to get the job done.
Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is the speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Here's Allen. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the inside, Mamukelashvili. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
They get it back.
And there's that toughness by Bogut. The way he hauls in boards and gets follow-up buckets. That's why his teammates love him.
Outside Olynyk. On the wing, Green. Back to Olynyk. Three-pointer. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Pass to Baker. The three is up. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. And the jam by Ilyasova.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
The Raptors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Green, looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
What makes this big so effective is how skilled he is. He can harm you in many different ways.
Nash. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Pass to Baker. From the line. That shot missing. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
When you're defending Bogut, you really have to put a body on him. If you don't, he's going to drop that in every time.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nash, and there's the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Milwaukee's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. For 3, Allen. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Fires the 3, nails it from 3. Allen's got 34.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Olynyk with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Here's Baker. No good on the 3. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Fades and shoots. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Blocked!
A fearless big man, Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Allen. Again, Milwaukee!
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
To the middle. Here's Baker. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Launches it, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
The shot by Olynyk, no good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, VA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Olynyk's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo has got 32 points in the game.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Here's Baker. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And they'll get another chance. Payton, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Sinks it from distance. Antetokounmpo's got 35 in the game.
And even though Giannis made that jumper, the defense would rather give that up than let him get inside to do damage.
Blocked! Here's Baker, guarded by Payton. Antetokounmpo for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Payton, no good.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
You love to see Giannis adapting to the situation, coming up with a shot in the mid-range.
Pass to Scott. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievement, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Yes, it's good.
Have to rotate out and help. Just too much size to contend with defensively.
Pass to Baker. Down low. Another steal. Here's Scott, and that one good. Now here's Peyton. Outside Olynyk. Here's Reeves. Over on Antetokounmpo. The shot by Reeves, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
4-3. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Olynyk for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fades. Baker grabs the board. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. It's blocked!
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team. Well, if you let them shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Peyton, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.